we have Mr. Ron Rice to come on to talk about Bearded Theater that will be happening August 12th at the Crump Theater, the historic Crump Theater in Columbus, Indiana. Mr. Ron Rice, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Fantastic. Better now that you're here.
Yeah.
This is normally where I say Fun Day Monday, but it's Tuesday.
Hey, you do your thing. So yeah, tell everybody who you are, and we'll dive into this thing.
Well, Ron Rice, known as Old Red, president of Beard Mobb East Region. I'm going a little over 3 years now in the bearding community.
Nice.
And home chapter is Beard Mobb Indiana, and that's what we're here to talk about. A little bearded theater action, August 12th at the Crump Theatre.
My gosh! So, what's your relationship with the Crump Theater? Is this a place that you've frequented over the years or anything? Does it have like deep meaning in your life, or is it just the theater in town?
Well, it sat empty for quite some time because it was in such disrepair. And they would do some like little local underground punk shows and stuff when I was younger there. And so I remember going to a few of those shows there when I was, skateboarding teenager. And yeah, so it's been a staple in the community since 1871.
So this staple is underground? Staples? You have staples underground?
Underground staples.
Wow.
There actually is
paper
under the Crump Theater that go under the road because there used to be a hotel on the other side. So there actually is an underground scene there.
And that's where punks played there.
They played in the tunnel. Can we access the tunnels?
No, it's partially collapsed and they don't really like people playing in there. I've been in the entranceway. And
could you do theater down there instead of playing?
Well, that's where the punk rock shows were, Scott. Catch up. He said it was
trying to kill all the punks.
Underground, under the Crump Theaters where the punks used to play, and then they broke the ceiling down.
With staples.
Come on now. Pay attention to Ron Rice when he's talking to you, Scott Scora.
Andrew Matson wants to know if you ever saw Eve 6, LFO, or Vertical Horizon at the Crump Theater.
I did not.
Gosh.
Andrew Matson did.
Yeah, Summertime Girls by LFO. Can't go wrong.
That's Scott's jam. That's what he listens to on his headphones for the show, and it gets him all jacked up.
Gets him
he
jacked
loves
up.
LFO. Anyway, so just so it's been in town and it's been in disrepair, and they're restoring it currently. That's the
yes, yeah. So the theater was built in 1871 and started as an opera house. And then in the 1920s, it kind of transferred to silent film, and then of course to reeled film, and then digital movies in the 1990s. And like I said, it was in pretty bad disrepair. They lost their permit and stuff. So they're doing a preservation, not a restoration. Okay. So they're trying to do different areas of the theater in different eras of the theater's past.
Oh, that's a really interesting idea.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was, as I was looking as I was making the artwork for the show, and I wanted to have, I don't know if anyone's caught this, but just to show everyone real quick, when I did this picture here, I wanted to find like a really cool, like vintage looking picture of the theater. And so I was going through like all the pictures of the theater, and it was showing like all these like super old pictures, like black and white pictures of the theater from, obviously decades ago, and just like the dilapidation of the theater over the years and how it looks now and some of the different things. But yeah, dude, it is a beautiful venue, and that is so awesome that, they're trying to bring it up to date, but still keep the historic aesthetic to like it. And also because I know probably over the decades, each, through era and stuff like that, they would kind of change the aesthetic of the inside. So to be able to like have one room be like, say, the 1940s representing, and then another room representing the 60s, and then maybe, a different area. Like, I think that's a really, really interesting and cool idea for a restoration of a venue like that.
Do you know what the end result for this facility will be, Ron? Is it just going to be an event place or a museum, or what's their end goal?
It will be an event center. It's coming back to the community as an event center. You have concerts, dance theater, beard competitions.
Obviously, the most important thing that it's getting is this beard competition.
Yeah. Circus performers, all kinds of stuff.
Do you know how many seats this place holds?
I believe it's 280 on the ground floor, and I can't tell you what the balcony is because it's still closed. The balcony is still closed.
But my question is, how many seats does this place hold if you stack them on top of each other?
Oh, a tremendous amount. The ceilings are like
hundreds of thousands of seats, maybe
100,000 seats is pretty good.
Wow, that's a big venue.
I've actually been up in the catwalk, and it's scary up there. It's high. Especially on the shady old ladders from like the 30s, you got to climb. They're like wooden.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe you climbed up on all that crap up there. You're a brave man.
Well, like the first 6 hours I volunteered there, it was just urban exploration. There's so many like dressing rooms in the basement are still there with all the bulbs around them. I mean, just so much history, so many layers.
Tell us about that. What all did you do in the 6 hours that you volunteered there? Were you
just wandered for those 6 hours
mainly?
Beard Mobb Indiana has went and volunteered a couple times with the club, done everything from cleaning the upholstery on the chairs to tearing out old drywall. And me and Stash actually cut the old boiler out. We had demo saws in there, throwing sparks and cut pipe. And
wow.
Old boiler removed.
So they're like, if y'all are going to use this place, you have to do all this manual labor before you can use it.
That's fair.
I mean,
no, we really enjoy going and helping out over there, and and just it's a pleasure for us to be able to go in, especially our local people, because it's been years since we've been able to be in there,
right?
And then to go in there and put some sweat equity into something that's going to be in the community, it's pretty cool.
So this is a newer journey of the Crump Theater coming back to life, or
what?
Yeah, it's been being for about the last 3 years. This current project manager and owners had it,
So breaking news, did I just hear that correct? The new version of the band Journey is going to be playing the Crump Theater.
You heard incorrectly, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was wrong. That was incorrect information.
Doc Wilson might come sing some Journey for us.
Okay. He will, in his underwear.
Were
you weren't there. Were you there at the competition that Chris Wilson walked out in his underwear?
I was not, but I've heard several accounts of the story.
It's such an amazing time. That was probably one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me my whole life. And then, I was like, I'm going to be friends with this guy. And that was it.
Once you see a man in his underwear, you kind of got to be friends.
Right.
Mortal enemies, one of the two.
That's it. You got to be friends after that. So, Bearded Theater. Let's hear about this thing. We're going to be using the big stage, and we're going to have all kinds of seats people can actually use
on the big stage. So we've got a lot of activities lined up and things going on. It's a 12 category competition.
So much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
And big chairs stack on top of each other.
I don't know about that.
No.
But so we're going to have, during our registration period, Jared the Juggler, the circus performer. He does the unicycling and the juggling and the hat tricks and everything. He'll be on the main stage performing for everyone's enjoyment. So you want to show up early and not miss Jared the Juggler.
Okay.
We have a local brewery that's going to be serving some local beers at the venue.
Is that going to be will that be the only alcohol at the venue? Is that local brewery, or does the venue itself have like a bar or something?
No, they're not set up with all that yet.
Okay.
They don't have a bar license and everything. That's why we're bringing an outside vendor in to serve.
I assumed. I was just curious.
Yep. And then there'll be pizza for sale by the slice because, if you're drinking, you got to have something on your belly. Even if you're not drinking, you get hungry. And
you also have to eat food if you don't drink alcohol. It's a little known fact.
It's the fuel to keep your body moving.
It's the fuel, body fuel.
But you can't go wrong with pizza, so we'll have some pizza there. There will be an ice cream truck there as well.
So will the ice cream truck be there the entirety of the event, or is it just going to stop by for a little bit?
He's going to stop by. I think he's going to be there at 4 until like 6. I think a couple-hour window there.
Okay. That's pretty good.
In, get some ice cream.
There's this old saying about ice cream that I used to tell Aaron when we were little kids. I'd be like, you scream, and then I scream, and then Aaron and I will scream for ice cream.
Yep, every time.
Such memories.
I know. We were just little tykes. Oh, continue.
Just little fellers. Kid-friendly event, so bring your youngins. There's plenty of room. We're going to have a kids' activity table with some coloring sheets and some stickers and some stick-on mustaches and stuff, and whatever fun stuff Miss Meg's got planned. I'm sure she's got a big thing planned that I have no clue about. But there will be an activity table. Can't say that.
To make donuts or beards?
There will not be donuts.
No
but
donuts.
There is a really good local donut shop if you stay in town.
There you go. So with the kids activity table, you said that there'll be like little mustaches and stuff. So if you bring your kid and they don't have, if they want to compete once they're there is the opportunity for them to at least put on some sort of mustache or something, and then they can go do their thing. Yeah,
we did that last year at Bearded Olympics, and it worked out really good. We had, I think, 3 people participate that came in that way. So,
and it was, they just came and then they decided there that they were going to put something together. Well, that's cool. I like that.
So then I am to assume that there's going to be a kids category at this event then.
Yes, definitely have a kids category. Love to see a huge lineup of children. So
is it just strictly for kids though, or can adults partake in this too?
I think it's just kids.
All right. So there's the kids
it's
category.
Based on physical age, not mentality.
Good. So there'll be the adults would be in the more Whiskerina category. So they'll be split. It won't be a Whiskerina / kids category.
Nope. 16. 16 is the cutoff for our kids category.
Okay.
If you're over 16, you're a Whiskerina or grow beard.
So as we're talking about categories right now, about how many categories do you have, and is there any type other than your kids' creative category? Is there any other like unique or specialty categories that you are having for this event?
No, we just got a standard 12 category lineup with the kids category in there. We do have a best in show. And I'm not going to unveil the best in show trophy, but I'm saying you want to win best in show. So bring your best show attire and be the best in the show because you want the prize.
Are you going to show this best in show trophy off before the event on the event page or anything? Or are you just keeping it a secret till the day of?
We're holding it.
There you go. It's good enough that they don't even want to show it to you. That's how good it is.
It'll be on stage with a spotlight on it when you walk in. It's going to be great.
What about regular trophies for all the other categories? Do you have those all lined out?
Yes, sir. We got first place trophies, second place trophies, and third place trophies.
Can you tell us what those are? Or are they top secret too?
I won't tell you what the first place are, but the second and third place are hand scroll sawed plaques from a local disabled veteran here in town, Andy Spicer. He volunteered his time to make them, and they're beautiful. Definitely something to hang on your wall.
And those are second and third.
Second and third.
What's first?
I ain't telling.
Oh, but you told us second and third. You can go ahead and tell us first. No one's even watching. What's first place?
First is a prize. You want a prize?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. A prize. I bet they'll get some honest Amish probably.
Probably.
There you go. See, that's pretty good. That's all you need.
They're firing up the popcorn machine from the 50s too. It's all this big stainless with the curved glass in it. It's going to be sweet.
Will we be able to buy popcorn? Or are they like?
You will be able to place a donation for popcorn.
Nice. I like that.
As well as a donation for beers and a donation for pizza.
Smart. So it's all donation based. So you're not selling things. It's all donation. So it makes it all the better for charity. So
absolutely
what it's all about. So speaking of charity, what are we raising money for this weekend?
Well, our primary charity will go to the Crump Theatre, the preservation of the Crump. They have a non-for-profit group that collects funds for help with the preservation and the needs of the Crump Theatre, getting it restored and keeping it operational. Secondly, at the tickets booth, yes, we get to use the ticket booth. When you pay your entry fee, which it would be $10 at the door, spectators and competitors. Competitors will be $10 more at registration, so $20 if you want to compete. $10 as a spectator.
It's $10 to get in.
$10. Yep. And but the other option is if you got some warm weather items, some gloves, some hats, some socks, some gently used or new coats. We're collecting those items to do a little outreach this fall for homeless and keep them warm.
So you have some sort of collection box or something like that for people to put stuff in. Sweet.
Yep, it'll be by the door when you go in, and you'll get your wristband. You'll go in. They'll have it divided. They'll have a photographer doing some headshots, get everybody all registered, and then everybody be in the theater watching Jared the Juggler eating ice cream cones.
Might I know this is like real off the cuff, because I'm that kind of guy, but this is an idea that just kind of it stirred in my head because I know it's something I've done before at other events, and I haven't seen too many people do this because they don't do that additional like gathering like what you just were talking about, where like you're bringing things. But I'm assuming you guys are going to be having a raffle, correct?
Correct.
So what if you offered to people who bring in items, for each item they bring in, they get a bonus ticket to enter into raffle?
Ooh.
So you're incentivizing people to bring more things like canned goods if you're collecting those, or if they're bringing some clothes, you can give them one extra ticket that they get to use for raffles. So, that's just, I'm throwing an idea out there.
Not a bad idea.
That's
a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I have one hang up though. We've switched to the raffle cards.
Oh,
it's so much easier. But
those raffle cards are amazing.
Yeah.
Going a string of tickets this long and checking numbers. I
love the cards so much more because all you get, if you only buy one card, then you only got to kind of you got that one number and you just go through the whole. I like it. Everybody should switch to those cards for sure.
I agree. It makes everything easier for user and promoter.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, that was just an idea I threw out there. I mean, because as we've had a couple people in here say it's a great idea. So if someone else is doing like an event and, they want to do a little side like thing where they're collecting cans for the homeless people or a food kitchen or something, just every person that brings in an extra can or something, just give them an extra ticket that goes in
like
the
you
thing.
Said, it incentivizes them to bring things.
Ooh. Look at that.
Or how about this is a good one. How about for every 5 items they bring, one free throat punch to Scoot?
That's pretty good. I got at least 5 or 10 things I could bring for sure.
Megan Rice, it would have to be for the 50-50. There, maybe you could do that, not the raffle.
Megan Rice coming in with the assist.
She's always got the ideas. She's the idea generator, really.
Like Brad thinks this is a horrible idea. I don't know if it's that or the 5 items in one free throat punch on me.
No, he was definitely just talking about just at all like.
Oh,
so for the throat punch, do you move or do we got to go through it?
No, because it kind of protects it.
Okay, that makes
sense.
You're
not moving the beard. So we're actually punching your beard.
Yeah.
Okay, beard punch. Nice beard punch. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta have a little cushion.
Little cushion.
I don't want to lose my voice, so I can't talk on the show.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
All right, so we got this event. You're gonna have all these categories. You got some charities. We got ice cream. We'll take ice cream instead of donuts this one time, Ron Rice. One time ice cream will be all right. I'll make sure I'll take a lactate pill so I can eat it. It'll be perfectly fine.
I can steer you towards donuts. That's no problem.
Is it within walking distance of the Crump Theater?
No.
Anything is in walking distance.
If you put your mind to it, it is. But within reason, walking distance.
It would be a good long walk.
I have no interest in taking a good long walk unless I have to. And I have an automobile so I can drive to donuts. The only really good reason for me to take a good long walk is if like my car breaks down, I'm stuck somewhere, but then still you can like call an Uber. So you still don't even have to walk. So
anyway. I did just think that donut shop does have a donut truck.
I mean, you got some time, man. If you can make this happen, I will gladly eat donuts and ice cream.
Ice cream on the donut.
Less
On the
than
pizza.
26.2 miles is a crisp jog, guys.
Shut
Always
up,
remember
Andy.
that.
I don't even like driving that far.
So, Ron Rice, who are your judges for this event? Do you have any of those that are going to be judging all this facial hair goodness?
I think we have a great judging panel this year. First off, Mr. Phil Jones is going to be the MC of the event.
Wow.
Yes. And with the Mr. Phil Jones is the ever so lovely Sandy Jones, who will be one of our judges for this event.
There you go. The duo, the MC and judge number one, the Joneses. I like it.
Yes. We're double Jonesing.
Double Jonesing.
You're really Jonesing for this event.
And who knows, Jim Jones may show up as
Maybe
well.
Triple, and Angie, quadruple Jonesing.
That's too many Joneses in one place for sure.
Right. It'd be like a family reunion beard comp.
I think that's why Jim Jones wasn't allowed to come to Jasper last weekend, because there would have been too many of them in one spot.
Andrew Matson declares he's never heard of them. Are they new? Where are they from? What have they been involved before in any bearding events? And Jeff Harris says they'll probably eat all the ice cream.
That's why you got an ice cream truck, because
Bribery. Angie will be there. You can never have too many Joneses. It's all about knowing the Joneses.
All right, so we got the first two out of the way. We got an MC and one judge. Is what else do we got up on your stage?
Well, we have a returning judge this year, Mr. Joker Harry Flanagan. Will be back in all of his beautiful glory. Does he not look like the Bearded Theater logo, kind of?
He looks exactly like the Bearded Theater logo, for sure. Was that on purpose?
Except he doesn't look like he's choking on anything and can't breathe.
Well, what if he accidentally swallowed his big red nose?
Maybe he did.
Then he would probably cry and turn blue like that.
Absolutely. But no, it was a fluke. Johnny designed that logo before we announced judges. So
what was your last beard competition? It wasn't Bearded Theater, was it?
No, it was Bearded Olympics to benefit the Special Olympics.
When was that? That was
August 6th of last year.
Okay.
We moved it up a weekend this year because of Beards on the Rocks in St. Louis, so we didn't want to impede, so we moved to the second weekend in August this year.
That's what it was. We were in Spokane last year.
Yep. So another judge, I'm super excited. He's going to drive a little further than 26.5 or what Matson said, 26 something miles. He's coming all the way up from the good state of Texas, Mr. Shannon Clickenbeard.
World champion chicken bread.
Hey, bringing some world champions in.
Come on, look at you. Such a fine whaler on that gentleman right there. That is best in the world for sure. I cannot disagree with that.
It's a whole lot of fluff.
Whole lot of fluff.
Whole lot of fluff.
Fluffy. And then we got the new mama, Miss Amber Cook from Tri-County Beard Mustache Club. She's going to be joining us for this event.
Heck yeah.
She is an absolute delight. It has been years since I've seen her and her lovely man.
Yes.
There she is. There's a picture of her. You should just come to Bearded Theater, Scott Sikora.
Yeah, absolutely.
She'll be there.
I have to work.
It's right up the road. You'll be fine.
I can hitch a ride with Shannon.
There you go. Just ride with Shannon.
There you go.
Like thumb in the wind, and he'll pick you up. And
put me in the horse trailer, put me in the cow trailer in the back, and be like, "Get back there, Scott." And
yeah, he pretty well always has that cow trailer everywhere he goes. He definitely doesn't unhook it. He just leaves it connected to his truck, and just
you never know when you're gonna need to pick a heifer up.
Yeah, man. There may just be a cow next to the road, and you're like, you know what? You're gonna look good in my field.
It's like, I'm gonna
make it into a Bearded Theater caravan. You can just bring all the Texas people, and as he comes up through, just picking people up, just open the trailer doors.
There it is.
Bearded
that would be a wild ass ride, riding in a cow trailer from Texas to Indiana. Holy shit.
The USS Whaler carrier. That's what he should put on the side of it.
We'll have to get Beard Mobb Indiana neck braces to hand out to everybody when they get there.
for sure. It'll be worth it though.
Yeah, absolutely going to make it worth it. And then our final judge of our 5-judge panel is Mr. Jason Berger from Bearded Villains, Ohio.
Heck yeah.
Very nice. He's got a nice mustache.
He does. And he's got a very fluffy beard, too. He's one of those, got all the volume.
I like the fact that his beard is white and his mustache is black. I like that nice
contrast
delineation.
Or what about this one? No mustache.
His split off.
Mustache. Oh man! So what else do we got going on with this event? Do you have a pre-party for Friday night or a Sunday event or anything like that?
We are going to do a pre-party Friday night. We are working with the host of the Eagles there to try to lock something down. Pretty sure it's going to happen.
Don Henley?
No, the local Fraternal Order of Eagles.
Oh, my
Don Henley would be cool.
It was like Joe Walsh, Don Henley. Wow, that's good. Okay.
Hey, I pulled some big names, but I couldn't get, rock stars.
And the FOE.
FOE. So yeah, we're trying to finish nailing that down, but it's pretty sure it's going to happen. There is a host hotel. It's actually where the competition was held last year, and we filled their convention center to the point we were over capacity. So that's why we moved this year. One of the reasons.
Good for y'all.
So, but anyway, they did a block of rooms. Unfortunately, the room block has canceled. It canceled on the 11th, but there's still rooms available. You just have to pay $2 more than the discounted rate. Literally, the hotel is one block from the Eagles. From the Eagles, it's one block to the venue. So everything's pretty centrally located.
Except the donut shop.
Except the donut shop.
The donuts. But they have a donut truck, Scott Sakura.
Yeah, so they could park it, and everything could be one block from each other.
Oh, my gosh.
Park ice cream on one block and donuts on another block. By the time you walked around, that's too much walking.
Greatest competition ever, Scott Sakura.
Wow, this does sound like
really lining up to be an amazing event with a
donut truck and then stop at the ice cream truck with the scoop of vanilla ice cream on your donut. And then go watch the Eagles. My gosh, this is amazing. How much more American can this be?
It sounds pretty American.
We were plainly told no pyrotechnics, though.
Well, I mean, at least they told you.
Yeah.
Man.
Did they give you any more?
Planned out and couldn't do it.
They give you all any more rules and regulations other than no pyrotechnics?
Not really. We've developed a pretty good relationship with Jess, the project manager over the whole Crump Theater. And she's like, I was like, what time do we need to be out of there? And she's like, if I get tired, I'll throw you the keys.
So no end. We're at the Crump Theater until we are ready to leave.
We're going to party like it's 1871, do some silent opera, and have a good time.
I like this, man. I'm so excited about being in this theater.
This is always a no-no everywhere. No confetti, no glitter, please.
Oh, yeah. It'd be impossible to get out of those. Be impossible to get out of those wood floors. Holy crap, that'd be bad.
So we'll just say no glitter too, for sure.
No glitter.
Did you say I snore?
Yeah, you do. Have you ever heard yourself?
Since I quit drinking, guess what? I don't do anymore.
You don't snore. I'll test this theory.
You're a bore too. I don't go around spreading rumors about you.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Jeez.
So no Sunday send off, lunch, brunch, breakfast.
No, I personally have to move my child into Purdue University Sunday morning, bright and early.
Okay.
So
you're out.
Yeah. She got scheduled. It was the 12th, 13th, and 14th was the move-in days for freshmen. And so we missed the 12th, which is the comp day, but we got the 13th at 9 a.m. So she sent an email and got it moved to 11. So at least we don't have to be at Purdue till 11. So
how far is Purdue from where y'all are?
2 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So I ain't got to get up real early, but 9 o'clock would have sucked.
Yeah.
So I know we had discussed real briefly earlier about the raffle cards. So, what about the raffle? Let's talk a little bit about the raffle. So
we're gonna have a couple raffle tables. I've reached out to some people that are bringing some baskets, and baskets normally show up as well. We've had some local donations of some items from local vendors and stores around town, and some restaurants, some really good restaurants. And then we definitely have a few nice auction items this year. So be ready to have your wallets emptied, because the auction items are going to be awesome.
How's the auction going to work? You going to do it at intermission or something, or what are you going to do?
We probably will do the auction at intermission, because we have something special planned between the final category and awards announcements.
Okay. Can you tell us about that, or is it top secret as well?
Oh, no, it's not top secret. It's
Okay.
the shave for prostate that I have been working on. It was a ideal I had after I lost my grandfather to prostate cancer, and then several other people had reached out to me, and it's been an issue in their family, and so I decided I wanted to do something. So I came up with shave for prostate. I threw a number out there, $4,000. I would go chops. Well, time of people joined in, so we done that. So between the last category and while the totals are being calculated before trophies, my personal barber will be there to do a little shaving. I think Harry just piped up there. He's shaving his head and his mustache.
Okay.
Wow.
So, and you're just going to shave into chops?
Yep. Going straight to chops.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, man. I mean, at least you got on the show twice before you shaved chops. That's pretty good. I mean, hopefully Andrew can do the show next time, because, you're going to have chops. So.
He won't have chops.
He won't. He'll have mustache. Mustaches are fine. But I think there's only been one chops person on this show ever.
Chop Squad don't get much publicity.
As they shouldn't, really. We love the chops people.
Still waiting for a Talking Chops show or a Talking Whaler show.
Right?
Talking Whaler chops.
No,
Nico. You can't get in the chops lap. Sorry. We wanted to know if the dog was fed. Well, what did Nico say? Did he eat?
He always is not fed.
Oh.
Mine are well fed, but they act like they're not.
I have a cat like that. He always acts hungry, but he always eats. So freaking animals,
Predators.
Liars. They're liars.
So you're going to be chops at the end of this event?
At the end of the event, I will be chops.
Oh, Andrew Horton's got a good question. Can you do multiple categories?
Yes, you may do multiple categories.
There you go.
Is that an extra fee?
Additional categories are $10. Cool. Just keep it whole numbers.
There you go, man. I like it. Don't make it like $375 or something like that. That gets really confusing really quick.
But does it?
Yeah, it does.
10, 10, and 10. 10 to get in the door, 10 to register, and 10 for an additional category.
Andrew Horton says Ron will be. LOL.
Yeah, but if you use promo code Talking Beards, you'll get 15% off. So what is that? That ends up being $3.
What the hell? Yeah, I don't think it worked at live events. Our promo code doesn't work. It also doesn't work at Walgreens. Did you know that we sell our products in 3,000 Walgreens stores?
I've seen that.
But you can't use Talking Beards promo code. It doesn't work. Andrew tried it. They $850.
Oh man, my bad.
It's all right.
I knew someone was going to correct me.
That's what Andrew said.
And he's the mathematician, so he knows.
We're raising money for charity. $18.50, not $8.50.
There you go, $18.50.
But no, we're gonna have a good time, man. We got some entertainment planned. We got some stuff to munch on, some fun stuff. The ice cream truck is a mutual friend that's been in the community for a long time. She's disabled, but didn't want to be disabled, so she came up with this ice cream truck. Actually, Tony Stewart helped her build this ice cream truck.
So it's a fast ice cream truck.
Man. You can't be too fast hauling all that ice cream.
I mean, Tony Stewart built it, so it's fast.
Gotta be fast.
But
so that'll be fun. And then we got an awesome panel of judges. I hope to see everyone there. Great prizes. Just, I told you about second, third, but you still don't know first and best.
Oh, yeah. What's first place? You were going to tell us, you said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a trophy.
Oh, pretty good. I like trophies, so that's good.
So to stress on this, it is a family event. What time are people supposed to be getting there?
4 o'clock, we're going to open the doors and then run registration till 5:30. There'll be a 30-minute lapse between 5:30 and 6, and then we'll start promptly at 6 o'clock.
So there's a pool, and people are going to be swimming, and they're timed on their laps. I'm confused.
No, they took the pool out.
Oh, it was in the basement.
It was underground.
It was underground with the tunnel.
Too many staples in it. People swimming laps, getting staples in their.
All the water just went right out the tunnel.
Enough said. Enough said.
No pool.
Well, thank you, Ron Rice.
You're very welcome.
We appreciate you. This was very informative, and sounds like this is going to be an amazing event. You've got ice cream and jugglers and a theater and kids and popcorn. What else can you have? This is amazing, man.
And the venue, man. The venue really makes it. I think everyone's really going to enjoy seeing the inside of the place. Mm-hmm. I know one thing we're really looking forward to is seeing our names on the marquee.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm so excited to be there. I'm excited to see everything that y'all have done with this place and the way you're going to put it all together and build this bearded theater up and be the biggest, best bearded theater event to ever be in a theater that's bearded. I think.
Bearded theater. Oh, I should hang like a beard from the marquee.
It's bearded theater. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me talk about bearded theater and let me plug Schaefer Prostate there. It's still going on, so hit me up if you'd like to donate to that as well.
There you go. Hit up Old Red, Ron Rice on Facebook Messenger and all that good stuff, and he'll get you all squared away, and you can donate to him shaving into chops for prostate cancer.
Yes, sir. Men's health.
That's it, man. All right. Thank you, Ron.
Yep.
Everybody.
Have a great night.
Yeah. Have a great night. Everybody, check out Bearded Theater, August 12th, Columbus, Indiana, the Crump Theater. Sounds like it's going to be an amazing event. It does. Got tons of food and jugglers and just all kinds of stuff going on. It's going from 6 o'clock to question mark because Ron Rice has the keys to the venue. If the owner wants to leave, we're just going to close it ourselves.
Imagine if there was a bowling alley in the basement.
It might be in the basement. Who knows? We're going to go down there.
You're not allowed, Aaron. He already said.
I'm going to find out how to get down there. We'll find the bowling alley and the pool and the staples.